Angola, home to one of the youngest populations on the planet, shaped by decades of conflict, and now among Africa's top oil producers, remains largely unknown to many travellers. Roads can be rough, public transport is limited, and Portuguese is the main language. But those who venture here discover a country filled with hidden places. Where centuries-old customs persist in remote villages. Join me on a journey through a nation often overlooked but full of wonders. From the thunder of Calandula Falls to the vast dunes of the Kalahari Desert, and from the busy streets of Luanda to the remote village of Zala. This is the real Angola. Mira da Doua is a geological formation shaped by centuries of wind and water erosion. The area is characterised by dramatic cliffs and pinnacles carved from sedimentary rock. The terrain also consists of vibrant red, orange and yellow hues, contrasting with lighter tones that create a striking visual. Its name, which translates to viewpoint of the moon, was given due to its resemblance to a lunar surface. The site was once considered a sacred place, believed to hold mystical powers due to its unusual features. These distinctive formations are still evolving, constantly reshaped by natural forces, meaning the landscape visitors see today will subtly change over the years. Muxima is a small town with historical and spiritual importance. The town's religious value stems from the fact that it is home to the Church of Our Lady of Muxima. The church is a focal point for pilgrims who come to honour its religious significance. Built in the 16th century, it is one of the oldest Christian structures in the region. Originally established by colonial settlers, it served as both a place of worship and a centre for missionary activities. Nearby there is the fortress of Muxima, built of stone and mortar. It played a major role in the transatlantic slave trade, being a holding place for enslaved people before being sent across the ocean to the Americas. The fortress is strategically positioned along the iconic Kwanza River. Known as the longest river in Angola, the Kwanza River is a major waterway that flows through varied terrains before emptying into the Atlantic Ocean. The river has long been a source of sustenance, supporting fishing and agriculture for communities along its banks, such as Muxima. It also played a key role in trade and transportation, as canoes and boats carried goods and people between inland regions and coastal areas. Today, the river still remains important for hydroelectric power, with dams generating energy and influencing water management. Cascading along the river's course are the Binga waterfalls. These falls are known for their unique stepped formations, where water flows over layers of ancient rock, producing a continuous, thunderous sound. The intensity of the falls varies with the seasons, becoming more dramatic during the rainy season when the Kwanza River swells. Local communities regard the falls as a special place, saying a powerful spirit resides there, guarding its waters and the surrounding land. Cito. This town is known for its agricultural activity and local markets that serve as essential trading centres. The town's market, where people can buy fresh produce and handmade items, is the centre of daily activity. One popular tale passed around by the market's regulars involves an old woman called the Banana Queen, known for selling large, exceptionally sweet bananas. Her bananas were so perfect, due to using a special fertiliser made from herbs she grew herself, but other people simply claimed it was because of magic. The area is particularly recognised for its banana plantations, which thrive due to favourable growing conditions. These plantations are a key part of the local economy, with the local variety called Banana de Cito being a notable product. The town's banana plantations provide employment opportunities for locals and produce a staple crop, supporting both the local economy and food supply. Ilha dos Tigress, located off the coast of southern Angola, is a deserted island that was once a thriving fishing village. Originally part of the mainland until the mid-20th century, when the shifting sands and rising sea levels turned it into an island, cutting it off from the mainland. It once supported a small but active community, reliant on fishing and maritime trade. But the growing challenges of isolation, coupled with dwindling resources, led to the eventual abandonment of the settlement. It is now uninhabited and known for its eerie, abandoned buildings and unique history, as a place affected by natural and environmental changes. The Christ the Redeemer statue in Lubango towers over the town with its outstretched arms. Completed in 1957, the statue reflects Portuguese influence, as it is similar in design but still distinctive to the famous statue in Rio de Janeiro. Initially, the statue was meant to be positioned in a different location within Lubango. But due to logistical challenges and the desire for a more panoramic view, its final resting place was chosen on top of the Hill of the Cross. Near Lubango, Serad de Bor is a mountain range known for its iconic winding road. Its path is a marvel of engineering, built during the colonial era, featuring 27 tight hairpin turns and sensational drop-offs. Travellers navigating this route are met with a challenging ascent. But the journey is rewarded with expansive views of forests and distant plains. The mountain range has also long been a part of local culture, as some local communities believe that they are inhabited by ancestral spirits, often holding ceremonies and rituals in the area. Tundo Hulo is a village known for its strong connection to traditional practices and community life. The village stands out for its unique mud huts, built with methods rooted in long-standing traditions. These structures, with thatched roofs, are designed to keep the interior cool during the day and warm at night, making them well suited to the climate. It is especially regarded for its historical significance due to being located near the iconic sundial of the same name. The sundial is surrounded by a collection of ancient engravings that scholars believe reflect an advanced understanding of astronomy and timekeeping. These engravings include geometric patterns, circular motifs, and depictions of celestial bodies. Pungo Dongo National Park is dominated by the black rocks of Pungo Dongo. Geologically of volcanic origin, these immense granite formations rise sharply from the surrounding plains, creating a dramatic contrast against the otherwise flat terrain. The rocks are scattered across the park, some towering as high as 200 metres. They have been a subject of fascination for both locals and visitors, and many have created their own interpretations of the rock's appearance, some resembling animal shapes, while others seem to tell ancient stories through their contours. Zala is a remote settlement that remains closely tied to its traditional roots, with its community life centred around agricultural practices and the cultivation of crops. Their huts are made from locally sourced materials, including mud, straw, and palm leaves. The people of Zala rely on a communal system where tasks such as farming, construction, and childcare are shared among families. Elders here hold an important place in this system, acting as the custodians of local customs and resolving disputes within the community. Capul Beach is a stretch of coastline that offers a serene and isolated environment with an impressive cliff, its shores relatively unspoiled. It is popular for its calm waters, ideal for swimming and relaxing for visitors, while further areas are teeming with fish. Fishermen often bring in their daily catch from the sea, making the beach a local hub for fresh seafood. The beach is also known for its stunning sunsets, which are more than worth the travel for many visitors. Calandula Falls is one of the largest and most remarkable waterfalls in the region. The powerful flow of Calandula Falls produces a booming sound as it crashes into the river below, carving out deep pools and channels. Local legends tell of a great wise queen whose spirit is said to reside in the falls, as it is believed that her kingdom was once situated near the waterfall. However, after a betrayal by her closest advisor, the queen disappeared into the falls, leaving behind only her voice, which some claim to hear in the roar of the water. There is also a clear presence of unique vegetation around the waterfall, as certain types of plants grow exclusively in the humid environment created by the waterfall's spray. Muso Island is known for its clear waters, sandy beaches, and tranquil atmosphere, making it a popular destination for those seeking a peaceful retreat. The island is shaped by a series of small bays and coves, where locals and visitors alike enjoy swimming and fishing. Geographically, it is more of a sand spit extending into the Atlantic Ocean, but is often referred to as an island due to its physical separation from the mainland by narrow water channels. One of the island's notable features is the Muso Bird Sanctuary, which draws nature enthusiasts and birdwatchers from near and far. The sanctuary provides a habitat for numerous bird species, including migratory game birds that stop at the island during their long journeys. The Kutumbe River cuts through the countryside, serving as a lifeline for the communities that rely on it for daily needs such as drinking water, irrigation, and transportation. It also plays a role in migration stories, with some communities tracing their origins to the areas near its banks. Unfortunately, deforestation and land use changes in the river's upper basin have affected its water quality and flow patterns over time. Although its waters aren't navigable because of rapids and changing flows, the river's natural beauty still attracts many visitors. Luanda, one of the oldest coastal cities in the region, has a long history shaped by trade, exploration, and cultural exchange. As the capital of Angola, its location along the Atlantic coast has made it a key base for commerce and maritime activity for centuries. The city possesses a dynamic mix of architecture, where colonial-era buildings stand alongside modern high-rises. The streets are lined with structures that range from pastel-coloured facades to contemporary skyscrapers. Luanda Bay, known locally as the Marginal, is a defining feature of the city. Overlooking the bay, the promenade is a key attraction in Luanda, blending leisure, beauty, and urban development. The Netto Memorial is a striking structure dedicated to the life and legacy of one of the most prominent figures in the region's modern history, Agostinho Neto, the first president of Angola. Serving as both a museum and a mausoleum, it offers an insight into the life and enduring influence of Neto, who led the country to independence. The Fortaleza de São Miguel, built in 1576, stands as a formidable structure that once served as a key defensive stronghold. Inside the Portuguese fortress, cannons and weaponry from different eras are displayed along the ramparts. The interiors also feature statues and carvings that reflect the artistic styles of the time. Fenda da Tundavala, or Tundavala Gorge, is an astonishing geological formation, renowned for its dramatic rocks. It has an impressive escarpment with vertical cliffs plunging over 1,000 metres into the valleys below. The surrounding environment is marked by dry, rocky terrain and the occasional cluster of hardy vegetation. The area encompassing Tundavala is sparsely populated, and the site has been considered sacred by local communities for generations as a place to honour their ancestors. Chemero dos Navios, or the Cemetery of Ships, is a haunting site where abandoned and decaying ships have been left to rot on the shores. The area is known for the haunting sight of rusting hulls and skeletal remains of boats and ships, slowly being reclaimed by nature. These vessels, left behind over decades, range from fishing boats to large cargo ships. Stories are told of spirits trapped within the ships as their presence lingers in the rusted frames. The Kalahari Desert. While most of the Kalahari lies in Botswana, Namibia and South Africa, its northern edge reaches parts of Angola. The desert stretches across a semi-arid landscape, marked by vast expanses of sand, scrub and thorny vegetation. This region features expansive savannas and dry forests, and despite the harsh climate, a variety of plant and animal life is still able to survive and thrive. Among them are various antelope species, like the springbok and kudu, that have evolved to survive on minimal water and can go for days without drinking any. But one of the most notable residents of this desert region is the Angolan giraffe. Known for its distinct pattern of patches on its coat, the Angolan giraffe is a key species in the area. The Angolan giraffes are social animals, typically moving in loose herds. These towering creatures can often be seen grazing on the sparse acacia trees and other drought-resistant plants. Their long legs and necks allow them to reach leaves that are otherwise inaccessible to many other herbivores, and their spotted coats provide camouflage among the trees and grasses. This is Angola, a land of natural wonders and remarkable architectural marvels. Now, if you don't want to miss the greatest wonders of Guatemala, check out this video.